welcome to Pet Farms and Wizards and Weirdos. We're streaming on or not Facebook. Jesus. We're streaming on Twitch for Wizards and Weirdos and YouTube for Pet Farms. I don't know why I said Facebook. That's annoying. Which one is the mainstream? Let's switch to this. The proper way to do it. Why? Why did that do that? Video capture device 4. There we go. I was like, why did it just get rid of my camera? I'm not sure why it did that. But what's up, Dova? I was in the process of making sure I share to Discord because I know everybody doesn't get immediate notifications. I know it says Planet Crafter on YouTube, but that seems to be what's doing well for the title. So I don't know how to preface that, but let me do this and then do. No. Dadgummit. I'm so bad at being a streamer. Okay. There we go. I'm hanging in there, Dova. I've been better, but I'm just like, oh, let me get to streaming because I enjoy doing it, and it kind of keeps me feeling better, I guess. Is this? I know what's happening. Oh no, it's not. It's not like a crazy thing. It's just I'm having trouble finding a job, so it's affecting me mentally because my wife is having to do everything, and it's rough to think about because I have to literally rely on her for anything and everything I'm doing right now. It's just rough on her. It's rough on me. I'll be completely honest with you guys as much as I can. We need a butcher table for the fish. We need... Hold on. I'm going to put the fish where I put the wolf pelts the other night. If I can. We put stuff in here that I can't process right now. Because I have no freaking idea of how to do it. And I'm going to throw this in here because that is... The fishing process is more complicated than it needs to be. What's up, Debbie Roser 7611? How was your day? See, this weapon, I read something about how it, preferably a job you like. That's not always entirely an option, but I will attempt to. As much as I can. Because whether I like it or not, money is money, and unfortunately, we live in a society where you have to have it or you don't really live super well. So, I mean, she makes enough money that we can still do things, but it would be nice to be able to help her out and not have her stressing out about everything. You can call me Jack. What's up, Jack? Well, that's gonna have to do. I was just discussing the fact that I've been unemployed for about 3 months and nothing, no prospects. I thought I had a really good one that actually fit all of my job experience and all that for like the last 10 years, and it kind of fell through. Even the lady in charge of it was like, "Oh, this would be a good fit for you. Like, it makes perfect sense that you would be able to do this job." And then she just like never called back. She was like, "Oh, you're in the running for this job." She's like, "I got 3 people that I'm considering, and you are one of them." So I was like, "Okay, whatever." And I guess she picked one of the other 2. Which, you know, sucks. It happens. But being an unemployed person that plays video games all day for this streaming platform, kind of like, it doesn't do the greatest sometimes, and it does get all of us down occasionally. But you know what? It's not entirely an issue. I just enjoy doing it. I don't really care if there's 5 people or 500 people on here. I would be the same me. I am, however. Oh, I know what I should do. Hold on. I have a goal. I want to go back to the swamp area. So I need wood, because that thing that demolished me the other night at the end of the stream, I think if I took some, like... What's up, Biotech? I think if I took some fire arrows, because it was made out of wood, maybe that would help. I'm not entirely sure what I need for those, but I would assume resin is an ingredient in it, because that's what you need for the torches. And obviously wood. So I would assume that's probably it. Maybe feathers. We're about to find out. Wood, resin, feather. Yep. I don't know how much resin we got just floating around, but we're gonna find out. I don't know how many arrows I'm fixing to make, so we gotta have more feathers than 1. Yeah, what's up, Nightbot? I know it's a bot too, but when the robots have an uprising at some point, I want to not be an issue. Okay, how many fire arrows do I want? Dang it. Next Friday is my birthday. Well, happy early birthday. You'll have to remind us when it actually gets to it. Because I'm going to be honest, my memory's not the greatest. Oh, Isaac's not going to like that. So even being that high off the ground, because it's touching the water, it's deteriorating. It's not doing too hot because of the storm. Look at that tree. It's completely sideways. Wait. Can't get the daggum stump? Okay, let's do this. I mean, I guess we can't do much but wish you a happy birthday, but we're going to Florida. I've been there. Only for like the first 4, well, if you count my total amount of time in Florida, it's a good bit. Over 30 years. Because, I think I've said this before, but my family is originally from there. We moved to Tennessee when I was like 4. I think I was almost 5. No. Yeah, something like that. Or I was almost 4. It was one of the two. But, either way, I was barely old enough to remember. And on top of that, it was... What the... It was a long time ago. But this does definitely look like hurricane weather. I was visiting my grandma when Hurricane Katrina happened. And, so Hurricane Katrina is on the horizon. We can see it from where we're at when it was happening. And, my dad is casually just standing outside with the video camera. And I just straight up was like, oh, it would be funny. And as soon as I started to finish my sentence, my dad's holding this camera. Tree branch comes off of the tree, falls off of the tree, comes swinging around and just pop right where the camera was. And all of us just busted out laughing because we knew he was fine, but he dropped the camera. It was just really funny to me. It was one of those, like, you had to be there kind of stories, but it was still pretty funny. See, if I could hit that thing from here, that would be great. That would be fantastic. But see, it just kind of spawned. Like, I don't even know how to tell where it was. Oh, I see it. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I see it now. Well, what is that thing? It's just called a blob. Ouch. Ooze bomb. Okay, so I'm curious as to if this, I think it was called an abomination. Oh, what does that say? I'll have a physical player handbook tomorrow. Or not tomorrow. That I added the tomorrow. I don't know why I said that. Forgive me for I have misspoken. Yeah, you can see the tree where it missed me. The thing last time, yeah, it was called an abomination. Yeah, I just wanted to see if I could potentially beat it by myself. I saw it walking around over here just a second ago. If it wasn't raining, this would be even better because I'm pretty sure the rain affects the see it. Is it drowning? What is happening? Player's handbook would be on my birthday. Oh, yeah, yeah. We have, I think if you looked in here, there's probably like 3 or 4 of them. Not for any particular reason. It's just me and JJ both have 2 apiece, I think. Or I have 2 and he has 3. Or I have 1 and he has 2 is what I was thinking. But that was the only upside to there being rain. Was the tree didn't immediately catch the whole forest on fire. See, I saw it moving around. It just kind of looks like a tree walking. Eat. Actually hit it. And it's like on fire, on fire. Hey. It's coming for me. I kinda wish there was more weapons that did fire damage, but I'll have to do what I can. It's essentially like fighting a troll, actually. Except it immolates a lot easier. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Sir, you're very flammable, but I don't understand why you're not just in flames all the time. I have quite literally lit you on fire 1,000,000 times already. Where did it go? It's wandered into the meadows. I have no stamina. The tree. It knows I'm over here somewhere. So it's like walking through. Hold on. Oh. Dumb skeleton. Damn it. Where'd it go? Did I actually get it? I think I did. I like how they drop like just regular wood too. Oh. Okay. Distance. Well, if I'm not careful, I'm gonna actually die. And there it is. Biotech rolled a nat 20. Look at that. Dadgummit.
I sold the sword, by the way. It went good. I got $60 for it. It's better than nothing. But, went to the guy, and he's one of those types that you can tell he went to college, and he's got a wife and kid type guy. Younger dude. He's like, oh man, thanks for coming out to meet me, bro. I was like, hey, anytime. Going to get the sword out. And I decided to do the nerd thing and actually do like Lord of the Rings. Like, by my life or death, I will protect you. Have my sword. And I did that. And it doesn't even get the reference. Doesn't doesn't even get the reference. And he's just like, oh, here's $60. Yeah, this is the first movie I ever watched in the Lord of the Rings franchise. So yeah, it's really cool to have it. Thanks, man. And it's like, yeah, sure. You won't get the damn reference.
That sounds about right. Isaac sells stuff to people, and then he's like, shouldn't have sold it to that guy. He didn't get the quote. I mean, honestly, I don't either, but... I killed the thing, and then I died to something else. Dadgummit. I need my stuff. Because this portal's gonna get broken if I don't. It was almost broken. What the? Just took care of a wraith. What did the wraith drop? Nothing. Oh wait, chain? Forge bellows? Dadgummit. Oh, it turns into blobs? Oh. Almost completely just lost everything. Again. Ooh. Oh no, now I gotta wait for my health to go back up. What the heck is that? No, I shouldn't, but... Oh. I'm actually almost full. I have the high ground, stupid. I'm gonna keep this in. Something just came up out of the water. Ow. I don't want anything that these skeletons have, but what the? The heck am I looking at? Duck sack? I don't know what guck is, but now I got a bunch of it. I'm gonna end up having to make a chest of stuff that I just don't know what to do with it. What the? The Draugr. Bro. Ow. They almost got me. Now that one's got a bow. Draugr trophy. What did I just pick up from that one? Oh, that's a long one.
Long ages ago, the world of Valheim was home to a race of proud and noble people. They built great towers which touched the clouds and delved deep into the earth for precious metals. But their pride was their undoing. They challenged the very gods and went to war against the Aesir and the Vanir, destroying themselves completely. And went to war. Oh. Great Odin leveled their cities, and Loki consumed their mines in fire. Mighty Thor broke down their towers, and Freya sowed their fields with salt tears. The tree stars walking, roll for initiative. Nat 20. Now they're sunk hundreds of years deep. No songs sing of their stories, and the earth has claimed their cities. But pride cannot be killed entirely, and the warriors who fought in the final battle will not surrender until their bodies are dust, and the dust long gone. They return as Draugr, unholy walkers in ancient armor. Creatures of rust and despair. Break them, bury them, let them know they are dead. Wow. What is that? Oh, it's a fish. Nope, that is a leech. Swamp key? How do I get a swamp key? Oh my god. There is so much stuff to hurt you in this game. There's a dock of some sort, just kind of chilling in the middle of the water.
Okay. Can you get up here? You're just gonna throw rocks at me? Is that what the? I don't know what you can use that for, but gum, what is that? Is that the leech I just saw? What's up, Sky? I'm flying solo today. This is actually creepy. Just hearing stuff move around in the water and not seeing it is the creepiest thing. Isaac just didn't. He said he felt burnout, so I'm just chilling. Just me. It just even today. And JJ doesn't really end up playing games with us a lot during the week, so. Jesus. Okay, that's the same one I already found. What the heck was that noise? It's like a bubble. So it's not a very big swamp, but it is definitely there. Oh, that's reassuring. Daggum black forest on the other side. This poor deer didn't do anything. They just stood there and let it happen. My inventory is like full. Every slot has something in it. I don't know what I need 90% of this for, but we're about to find out. Now, here's the thing. We're going through the Black Forest around the swamp. The swamp was scary enough. It doesn't need to be dealt with anymore. Oh, bear. Well, I mean, I could probably take a bear out by myself. I just don't feel like it. Not today. The heck is happening over here? The mobs are fighting each other.
Also, I'm still going to try to make it to D&D. Okay. I'm sure Isaac has already said it, but if you don't feel comfortable doing it, you don't have to. No one's gonna make you do anything you don't feel comfortable doing. But if you're up to it, totally. Is that another swamp? What the heck? How is that a thing? There's also a structure right here. Oh, it was just doing that because I was sliding. I was like, what in the world is happening? Ow. Come hit me in my face. Do it. There is a chest right there. Nope, that's not a chest. That's a bench. This was someone's house. There's a dude. It's one of the Draugr, or Draugr. I honestly don't know how to properly pronounce it, but we're going with it. I mean, I'm glad it's not just this small little area, but I'm also like, daggum. And I don't have any of the stuff to make another portal in my pocket. So it's not like I can just venture out and do that. There's some skellies down there. There's like this weird depth of field thing in this game, and I'm like, I don't know how I feel about it. I have to put that up. I end up having to repair it before I go anywhere. See, it's weird to me that there's so many, like, there's like regular trees in that swamp. I think that's a leech just chilling right there. If you're watching on Wizards and Weirdos right now, well, like Sky said, there will be a D&D session Saturday, hopefully. And if not, we will definitely try to do something, because I don't know if we're going to have Tanner. We never know about whether Tanner is going to be there or not until, like, someone messages him, because apparently he doesn't think about the fact that D&D is every other week. Which, I mean, it's fine. Everybody loses track of time. It happens. I'd rather have more stamina, actually. The transition from this biome to the other is so sudden that it's weird. Because it's just like grass and then nothing. There's ocean right there. So is this like edge of... the heck? I'm on like a completely different island here. So I'm kind of just hoping that I don't get murked right here. I mean, I know I'm strong enough that I should be fine. But you never know. So I haven't really discovered how wide this island is. I don't really need that. I'm not gonna do anything to the deer if I don't need their meat. Like, it makes no sense to kill something that I don't need. Except these little awful things. These little boars will just attack you. These little dudes are just wishing for it. They don't do a lot of damage. It's just annoying. Come on. And then they'll run. Screw this. Dadgummit. That looks like a black forest again. There's like 4 biomes on this daggum island. This is honestly where our if we do another base, this is where we should go. This island has a mountain, it has a swamp, it has a black forest, and a meadows biome. So you could see the transition from one to the other. I bet you there's a point right here where there's 3 biomes. Yeah. Standing right here, I'm in a meadows biome. Black forest right here. And then you go up just a teeny bit, and that's a mountain. That is insanity. That is 3 different biomes in one little spot. And I'm trying not to get too far into the mountain, so I'm not, like, risking my safety. Because they do become cold. See? I can see a daggum troll running around back there. That was the thing I was avoiding. Was there another? It sounded like a rock being thrown. What is my wife sharing pictures of? Into the Discord. Jump to prison. There we go. So it kind of just looks like... Oh, I've been trapped. That Grey Dwarf went down so fast. The Shaman. This is a lot of copper right here. You can see
You can see where I like made fires to go up the mountain. So I read a thing that is going to help out a lot. I just need to make it back to my actual base. Don't have space. I hear wolves. I need to probably make my exit. But now that I'm close enough to base, I can just... Dadgummit. Oh, I was already carrying wood and resin. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I was about to say, I hope they didn't break my workbench and stuff over here. Or the portals. Which one of these goes where? I can't see the name of it. That's a swamp. So we gotta go back this way. Also, the vertical stream, I changed it up a tad bit because I was like, oh, it kind of seems like you're watching basically the same thing, just smaller. So I zoomed it in a little bit, and I'm hoping that made it look better. No, not. It's weird that I made that video like forever ago and it still gets views. It still gets views. I did like Magic the Gathering card pack openings and made it into shorts and a video, I think, that I put up on Pet Farms Plus. And it seems to have gotten enough views that they still keep coming. Which is weird. Yeah, there was... I don't know if there's another spot for that, so actually I'm gonna look before I do that. Okay, we'll just plant some of the stuff in here. This is trophies, so I'll put that in there. Now I'm curious to see what I can do with some of this stuff. Oh, that said bronze arrowhead. I was like, what? I hate that I don't know which stream is which, too. It's annoying. Because I can pull the thing up and it's like, oh. Okay, ooze bombs. Ooze, leather, and resin? Mostly harmless, unless you're very persistent. Finely wrought and strong enough to turn even the sharpest blades. What? Harnisk. What is a harnisk? Oh, so it's like armor. That does 10 armor, but that does 8 without upgrading it. Don't have enough roots or ancient bark, but that's cool. Oh, I need to go back to the swamp. The problem is the roots came from the dadgum abomination thing. I'm one ancient bark down from being able to use it. What is guck for? I don't need that for that either. I'm gonna go back out here and maybe clean out one of these chests. Okay, we're gonna do this. I don't know what to do. Wait. I don't want to put everything that I found in that other thing in here. So this one chest is going to have all the stuff that I found in another spot. There's 3 slots in there. Okay, that's what we'll do. So maybe. There's 2 slots in here. Okay. We're just putting random crap in random places. I actually can use this. That gets rid of that. And this chest can be a stand-in for what Isaac was doing with it. So now the only thing that needs to be put in there, there we go. Now there's a little bit more organization. Not really, but kind of. Still, I'm not entirely sure what I can do with half this crap. Because, like, what do I need some of that for? Okay, we can make a bellows now for the forge, which improves it a little bit. That means I need more chains, and I don't know how I got the chains to begin with. But you can do red or green banners now. That's a thing we can do now. And red because of blood bag, which makes no sense because we were using raspberries for red before. And it looks like the same red. It's whatever. Fermenter. What is the fermenter for? Bonfire. Now I'm kind of curious. Where did that hoe go? The thing I need to till the ground with. Ow. Ow. I don't know why I started choking. Okay.
No, we're gonna do this. The cultivator needs to be used to do that. I'm not putting that there. But kind of curious. What did it say it needed for it? Fine wood, core wood, Surtling core. I don't even know what it would be for. Only have one core wood there. That's full of stuff that I don't need. I think I'm at a point where I don't have... Oh, I have... I only need 5 core wood, 5 fine wood, and 5 ancient bark. Okay. I think I actually have... Yeah! And how many Surtling cores? One Surtling core and an ancient bark. Yeah. Yes. This is what we're gonna do. Come on. There. Okay. I just wanted to clear it out enough to where it's not going to cause a problem. Okay. Now, I'm not sure. Oh, I only grabbed 1 ancient bark. I need 5. So I need to grab 4 out of that stack. It was in the other chest. Dadgummit. Luckily, I had like 9. Okay. That's going to be like the middle of it, kind of. Dadgummit. If an enemy archer tries to fire the arrow back at me. Oh, if I played a ranger, I'd make sure that the bow is a booby-trapped bow. So if the enemy archer tries to fire the arrow back at me, their bowstring will snap. Oh my god. That tree was so big that it like snapped other trees. Jesus, it took down a whole other 2 trees.
I mean, might as well grab all this while I'm out here. Unless it's going to affect my carry weight. Oh, very close, though. Okay. Sweet. That gummit. Whoa. You get the fire thing from that far away. That would be good for like a mountain base. So you understand the idea. I get it. I just wouldn't know how to start that one. Like, realistically, how would the concept work? See, that's what I always think about when I'm making a D&D character, especially for like my own campaign. I'm like, realistically, how would this work? Because with JJ's campaign, he doesn't really care, kind of, about the realism aspect. Like, you could look at that campaign and be like, oh, there's sci-fi stuff, there's anime, there's like different aspects of a ton of different styles of and genres of things. But JJ doesn't really care because he's just like, as long as it's entertaining and it's fun to play, like. But I, being myself, I have to have some sort of realism there, because otherwise my brain is like, why? How does this work? Bow is real. Oh, it's a real thing. That I'm super intrigued by. I would be interested to know how that mechanism would work. What's up, Velociraptor Hunter? I didn't pay attention to how much space there was left in there, but I might have to make a second chest for stuff that we don't have any use for currently. Like, I have a whole stack of stuff that I just can't do anything with. I've been farming it, but I don't have any reason to be farming it. This entire chest is just full of... Wait, no. That's not... Okay. It's almost completely full of things that I can't really do anything with. Iho bio? Boyo. Oh, bio because of biotech. Okay. It clicked in my brain after I said it. How many hours do you have in Valheim? We can find out real quick. Dadgummit. The amount of stuff. Should I come for a visit and bring some goodies? I appreciate the idea, but I'm good, thank you. I'm thinking it's over 20 now, though. Well, on Steam, it's over 20 at least. Let's see. Does it show? Yeah, it's almost 30 hours. But it's not all, or it's probably closer to like 60 because it used to be on Xbox Game Pass, and they took it off after a while. I think the game finally came out of early access, maybe. There was something like that. That was the reason for it. And I wasn't able to play it that way, so I went on Steam and got it. And I've had it in my Steam library for the longest time. It was at least in my thing, and I got it right before I lost my job in January. But we didn't actually start playing it until like a week or two ago. But once I get through all this deer meat, I can actually show off the base a little bit. Because if you pay attention, or if you've been paying attention, I literally, you can see on my mini map the spawn location. So that's where our base is super close to spawn. But I have several mini bases in completely different areas. So what I did was, there's a way to summon Eikthyr here. And then I made a portal there, and then I made a portal from our base to there. And then that portal goes here to the trader. That trader portal goes here to the elder, and then there's a portal right on the edge of that swamp there. That is he a beginner in mid game? Need a minute. Yes and no, technically, because we haven't done any of the boss fights. This is literally, I have a thing with over preparing for things, so we haven't actually gone to do any of the boss fights. I have a ton of stuff from different areas that we shouldn't be in because we haven't gotten to that point yet. Because I'm pretty sure the Meadows boss is the Eikthyr. And then you've got the Elder, which is the boss of the Black Forest. And then there's like 7 altogether, something like that, 7 or 8 bosses, and I'm not touching them without the other people that are in this server. So you've got Isaac and JJ, and I think Friday we'll go through the first 2 bosses at least, and if we can find the stuff to do the third one, we might try it too, but we're gonna at least try the first 2. Bowstring, where you fire the arrow, has a thing to place the arrow so it doesn't cut the string, but the enemy doesn't have it thinking the arrow is a regular arrow. Where the feathers are is a sharp piece of metal. Oh, so if they just place it a certain way, it would cut the string. Okay. I could see where that would be useful. But for anybody new, this is our tiny little abode. We put the fire under the thing so that it didn't burn the whole house down. That's our cooking station / where the forge is. There's a smelter and a kiln over there. There's a bunch of storage, a workbench, because you have to have a workbench to move every so many feet to work on anything. There's another smelter and kiln here. This is where our boat goes. The boat. Also another workbench. That is the first boat you get after the raft, by the way. It's called like a carve or something like that. And then this is our entrance. And a little bit more fortification because that's all water. So you can go through here. And this takes you to where we can summon Eikthyr. There is a bench to do that over there. There's also like 2 more down that way, but I'm not really worried about it. This island doesn't really have much. There's a mountain on this island, and that's pretty much it. It's like Black Forest, Meadows, Mountain. Kind of a boring island. And it's not... It's like right across the water from where we are. Where our base is, at least. Then... I think it's this one. This is the second portal that I made. This one goes to the trader. And this trader is in a really good spot in the middle of a entire island of Black Forest. It's what it looks like. We didn't go looking too far, so there is that. But I wonder what you can sell to him. But anyway, I think it's this portal. No, that one goes Elder. Wait, yeah, Elder would be the right one, right? So I have it named after, like, the second portal just is Portal 2, so there's that. But this portal goes to where you can summon the Elder. This is the area for that. There's a chest full of random crap from Greylings and Grey Dwarves and stuff. Also, these portals are probably going to get broken during the fight with the Elder, but we'll get there when we get there. Then this portal is like, I put it here because it's on the edge of a swamp. It's not very far from the portal for the Elder, but it's in the spot it's at because of the location. It's legitimately right next to a mountain. And if I go up this way, let's see. How am I freezing holding a torch? Call it the booby trap bow. The real menace is the arrow. That sounds about right. Oh. I saw like a way to cheese looking for like silver and stuff. And it has to do with like mountain areas. Kind of wish I had brought the stuff to make another one of those. Or just take down that bonfire and make another one. Like here.
Oh, no, 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 no. The problem is I don't have any wood. Oh, yeah, I do. This is a poor spot for this. You need to make, like, torches or something within so many feet of each other. Does that spread heat? We're about to find out. Because I have a resin. 6. Nope, that's not what I needed. What are you guys doing here? I would rather throw stuff at me than get close. I mean, to be fair, you don't have to be that close. Twitch streamer, what? Ow. No, the problem is I don't stream to Twitch. At least not on pet farms. Because there is an issue with the fact that it doesn't do so hot. And I'm not going to say it's not my fault. I totally will take the blame for it, but it how far does the fire carry heat? Okay, it's that far. And 6. Need 5 stone and 2 wood for that. Well. And then we're going to do this. And I mean, at the end of the day, it's not really about like views and stuff, but it kind of is, because you get a little burnout if you don't have people on your stream. It's like a hit to your pride there when you don't really have anybody. But I definitely wouldn't call myself a Twitch streamer in any way. That daggone wolf got me good. I just wasn't paying enough attention and didn't swap weapons fast enough. I could have beaten the wolf, obviously, but I mean, you know, in a way, it would be Twitch streamer, but no, I wouldn't consider me Twitch streamer if that's what you're saying. I actually prefer YouTube because YouTube has better
better stuff for it, and we're already set up to basically do that. Like, not completely. It's not like a straight up thing of, oh, we can do this, but hold on, I need rocks. What is Isaac talking about? Resin. Now I need to go inside and see what. No. Okay. Okay. I squeezed myself out. Hold on. But no, in no way, shape, or form would I. That info spreads like wildfire right now. Oh, God. Ow. That info? What info? My offer still stands. I appreciate the offer, but I'd like to just play the game the proper way. And I don't mean that in the bad way. We're all playing it kind of. I mean, we've gotten further than we did the last time. We just haven't. Last time we played, we didn't get to fight. We fought one boss, and it was because there was like 7 people on that server. So we had a really good build and everything for all of it, but it just didn't work the way any of us wanted it to. We're gonna run up there with an actual weapon and try to make sure that we don't die. Dadgummit. Why is that wolf so strong? What is up with that wolf? Not really mad. It's just annoying. Like, I'm wondering if I shouldn't just wait and see if the wolf, see if it leaves. Oh, man. But yeah, if you want to stick around for these streams, you totally can. The best practices around here are, if you want to play with this, just stick around for a while, because some of these streams do way better than the other ones. Like, we had last week on Monday or Tuesday, we played this game, and there was 80-something people watching us. Some days there's 2, so it's just a day-to-day thing. But do I have? This is Swamp Portal. Anyway, not that has anything to do with it. I'm just saying, like, for a basis of, like, is that daggum wolf again? You need to figure out the dodging pattern for it. Instead of just blocking, maybe I should dodge. Did it, like... It did. It broke my stuff. Oh my god. I am freezing. Anyway, what was I saying? Did that blizzard just go through that fast? What was I saying? Before I was interrupted. Had something I was getting at, and I don't know what it was. But basically, like, if you stick around, we will definitely let you play with us eventually. It's just there's just a thing with playing games with random people. It's never bode well for our group. If that makes sense. Pull a Fortnite and block my fires with wood. I'm in a blizzard and surviving because I'm just chilling next to a fire. Oh no. I can't add more wood. Well, that doesn't work. It's okay. I can understand. Yeah, I know. Like, unfortunately, we don't know even biotech well enough to play video games, and biotech's been around for like a month now. Just because people can be weird. Like, and there's a female in the group that we normally play with, and she's had some stalkery kind of stuff going on occasionally, so we just don't want to push anything. It would just be 3 feast. It's a buff, temporary delicacies. Temporary and delicacies. Oh, okay. Oh, well, maybe eventually. At the current moment, I'll have to rain check. So that actually seems to have worked. Daggum wolf again. It's gonna break my stuff. What is that weird lawn there? Are you in iron yet? No. We've only been playing off and on for like 30 hours or something. It's nothing crazy. Oh, it's snowing everywhere, not just in the snow biome. Okay. I was like, why is that a thing? Been wasting my bear meat though. Block and press space plus directions. Oh yeah, yeah. Just every time it runs up on me, I'm just like, oh god, trying to parry it. No, we haven't gotten to iron yet though. We just got bronze like last Thursday-ish, and we stream pretty much Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Well, it's mostly me by myself, and I don't know anything about the game, so I'm just kind of cruising. We haven't fought bosses. I've just been base building. It took me a good bit to get the base built because I literally spent like 2 hours by itself on just the place where we just park our boat. Because I'm very particular about things. It's a blessing and a curse, kind of. Okay, I need to be able to get to my stuff. Where did that wolf just go? Wonder if I can hit it from here. Got it. There we go. You found a trader. Yeah. Our portals are all connected in a weird way, but it makes sense to us, I guess. So, what happened to the daggum work? Oh, that makes sense. Is that gonna? We're gonna have to expand that just a teeny bit. If I get stuck on this, I can just kind of do this. And it'll at least keep this fire going. Mountains are very different. Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. It takes forever. Or difficult. It takes forever. Yeah, I definitely could see it taking a while. I hear more wolves. You're not a one-star wolf, are you? We killed like 7 wolves the other day, so I don't see it being a problem. There's another one. You can tame wolves too at some point, but I don't know how that's gonna work. I just want to build like a kind of a path, I guess.
Because I saw a thing about there being ways to get silver just on mountains and stuff. There's him parry them like a Souls like. Oh yeah, no, I totally get the parrying thing is something I need to get down. But also, with that being said, I don't really play Souls likes, so it's kind of it's kind of one of those kind of things. I'm not really a Dark Souls kind of person. Where was that portal? What's down here? I was like, I know it's somewhere down here. I mean, I've been exploring. It's the furthest I've ever got, and you can use a stag breaker to find iron. Yeah, that's what I saw. Yeah, it was stag breaker. You can like hit the ground with it, and it does like a thing where it's like, oh, the ground's too hard, and you can dig there. I saw that. That was one of the few things that I've like spoiled myself on is the ins and outs of the game, like what you can and can't do. If I'm not mistaken, though, this island also has a pretty big mountain. Yeah, this whole area on this mountain or on this island is a mountain. You can build a hoe. I can do. I have one on me actually. We have a teeny little farm going. The cultivator thing we have, it's just not on me. One of the other players grabbed it and then left it in his inventory. What do you mean I'm out of wood? What? See, I have 24 wolf pelts. I've gone into the swamp and fought a abomination, so I have some roots. Fought some little slime dudes, some Draugr. I have a chain for some reason, so I've done a little bit of exploring, but it's also kind of like because when I'm doing these like solo streams, I'm just trying not to die every 5 seconds. Why do fire die? Why fire die? I had a challenge where I wanted to give myself where I get to the mountains, but I can't beat a boss. I mean, I haven't done that yet, or I've been to mountain regions. You just saw me there, and I haven't beaten a boss yet. I haven't even fought Eikthyr, which someone the other day actually told me I could probably beat Eikthyr by myself. And I was like, you have more faith in me than I do. Because my first thought was, what?
Yeah, that's a difficult one. Ooh. What's your favorite genre of game? It'd be like RPG.
I've got plenty of wolf meat now, though.
Oh wait, no. So there's a lot of things that can bring that to you. I don't know if you'd like half sword, but it uses your mouse to swing the blade. But it's basically like medieval sparring, combat, and stuff like a lot of blood and gore, kind of goofy. But you might want to wait on that one. There's a weird one that came out, but it's like a story-based Baldur's Gate, so like a indie style art style. It's called Eccentric Nib. You basically play as like a paladin cleric type character, and what it's kind of styled after. It's kind of styled after Disco Asylum, whatever the heck that game was. It's like a detective game. But to answer your question, yes, I would just the RPG filter and dig deep, because sometimes there's some hidden gems in there too.
Oh, yeah. The first time or the only time I've ever fought Eikthyr, we fought it like 4 times because there was like 7 of us, and but we fought it like a ton the last time we played, but that was on a different platform, I guess. It was Xbox like the Microsoft store kind of thing, because Xbox Game Pass had it. Disco Elysium. You need a lot of fire arrows, like 150, and good food. Bronze era is the longest. The wolf taming is even in the start possible. Huh. That would be something. Divinity Original Sin 2. Is that one even out yet? Is 2 not the one that's like on its way out? Also, that was not my voice. One of my buddies just got a computer. One of the actual members of this channel. Because if you're new here, we are a streaming group. We play anything and everything a lot of the time. And this is just a game that we've been focused on for like 2 weeks. But we used to put out a lot of Minecraft stuff for a while, and that grew the channel quite a bit. Bronze takes like 3 hours. It took me like a month. Yeah, the bronze era wasn't too hard because we accidentally made it, or we had the stuff to do that pretty early on. Once we got everything together, it's just the making of the bronze is the difficult part. I like Minecraft a lot. We just got kind of burnt out on Minecraft was the thing. Because it's one of those games that if you play a ton of it and you're playing on freaking Bedrock, it gets to a point where it's like, That's my favorite game. Well, you would love some of our clips then if we played a lot of it. But also, it's just one of those things that we just got to a point where Ember is the name for Valheim tutorials. Well, I try not to spoil the game too much. I know that sounds really weird, but even not knowing how to play it, I try not to spoil it too much. Wait, look, there's a mountain area over there. Where was that at? Oh, it was this way. I didn't want the wood and resin, but, here we are. Anyway. We played a lot of Minecraft. We play a lot of 7 Days to Die too, because that when we have Sky, who is the female member of the group for streams, that's what we play. I'm a pro at Restart, and I play on Bedrock. Have you ever completed the game? Minecraft? Yeah, absolutely. We made it a point a little while ago to complete and finish, or to completely finish Minecraft, because it was just, I don't think any of us had ever done it. And you have one of our group members he's like 24, 25-ish. And he's been playing Minecraft since he was a kid. And he was like, I don't think I've ever beat the game. So we went through and we completely beat it. And then we just kind of put it down for a while. Have you completed Valheim? No, God, no. Oh, Eikthyr is the furthest we've made it. I think the last time we played, when we were playing on the Xbox platform, we had someone that was like bringing. I think he had me. We had somebody that was playing with us that like brought over from their world like swords and stuff, so he was just arming everybody, which was fine at the time, but also I've gotten to where I would rather do it myself so that I can learn how to play the game properly. Which doesn't mean I'm not accepting of help. I just don't want to do like we did that last time and have somebody showing us nothing and just giving us stuff. Yeah, gummit. But I usually have the timing down completely on that. But there's 50 things going on at once. My wife just brought me food at the same time the dog is like under my feet. He was just sniffing my leg. Begging for food. Whoa. No, we have a habit of not completing video games around here. This channel is really bad about it. As much as I don't want to admit it. Ow. God damn it. These Valheim bears aren't playing. Do you only live stream? No. Not normally. We have gotten kind of out of practice with actually making videos, though. We used to make videos every week, and then we would go and gummit. I'm getting distracted.
The bear really threw me off, to be completely honest. Anyway. Normally we use Wednesdays as a recording day, but everybody's kind of burnt out right now. So when that happens, I hunker down and I do this because it's just what we enjoy doing. But we haven't really found a game that we can just vibe out with on recordings recently. But we're getting to a point where it's going to be a little easier. That was a wolf. We don't actually have to go that far to do things. Remy, dude. I swear. Sweet. Now, I don't know that I want to be here. But... That was also the first time I'd beaten a bear in this game by myself without completely dying. So I just want to throw that out there. I have a four-legged parrot. What? Played Minecraft for like 5 to 6 years and never completed it, so I classify as a noob. I mean, honestly, Minecraft is one of those games that after so long, some people get kind of bored with it. So I can see why you would get to a point where you're like, oh, I don't really know about trying to beat it or whatever. The kitten sits on my shoulder. Oh, okay. I was like, four-legged parrot. Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to multitask here. But yeah, we actually still use our old server. It's just not. We have a server that JJ, which is one of the other like main members of this. He's the one that got a PC. He and I have been doing this channel for 10 years now. This year is 10 years. And in like July, it'll be 10 years. And we just beat Minecraft. We've been doing it for probably like 7 of those 10. Well, no. Let's see, we did the original group was 3 years. So yeah, probably about 7 years of that 10 years. We built some crazy stuff in there. And, you know, did things here and there. There's some of my favorite videos are the ones that don't have a lot of views. And I guess I could just, like, download them and re-upload them. to see if they would do well now, but imagine being able to be like, I took down a deer in like 3 punches. I'll just put it in a chest. I don't want to drop it. How many members are there? And my birthday is in July. There are right now 4 of us. There's myself, there's Isaac, there's JJ, and there's Sky. Sky is the female I mentioned earlier. And as far as like ages, JJ is the oldest. Then it's me, then Isaac, then Sky. My birthday was in January, by the way. Since we're talking about birthdays. We're at a point where the pelts for like bears and stuff aren't exactly something that we need, that I am aware of. I did see the deer pelts will still be useful after this point, but anyway, as far as like who you're gonna see on these streams, as far as like face of it, you will see my face and or Isaac's face, because Isaac also is in charge of the streaming sometimes. You'll see him on like Tuesdays and stuff, because he's been playing a lot of Witcher, so he's been kind of swapping the days for that, but I think he's aiming for Tuesdays and Thursdays-ish. He's playing The Witcher 3. And then on Fridays, we kind of play as like a group. And usually the last like month or two, it's been me, Isaac, and JJ. Because Sky's been working really late because of like tax time and beginning of the year kind of thing. She works at a warehouse. And we haven't been able to do our Friday 7 Days to Die streams, but I think we're going to swap over to everybody playing this. I wish this was official. This map Hawk race I just found. Imagine a trash bandit paladin. Legends of Evantris has a like animal D&D thing. Also, if you like D&D, we have another channel. If you go to like Twitch or YouTube, Wizards and Weirdos is the name of that channel, where we do D&D every other Saturday. Our group is very chaotic, so if that's not something you're into watching, then I wouldn't worry about it. But we say some out-of-pocket stuff sometimes, and we also we just enjoy each other's company, so a lot of it is just us just being as friendly as possible to each other. But I appreciate it. This house, does any other members have YouTube channels? And I have a small one of my own. Really, it's just we just use the 2 channels because, I mean, I have a personal one that I occasionally upload motorcycle vlog type stuff to, but that's it. I mean, the others have their like personal profiles, but I don't think Sky's uploaded anything to hers. She streams, but she doesn't. I don't think she uploads videos. And I don't think Isaac's uploaded videos at all either. So really, it's just Pet Farms and Wizards and Weirdos. But it's Wizards and Weirdos for a good bit has been JJ streaming video games. And occasionally we do D&D every other Saturday, so those streams will sprinkle in there. But for the most part, it was basically a channel for JJ to stream from while we were playing on Fridays and stuff. But it's kind of devolved into it's also me. Because right now, if you go onto the Wizards and Weirdos Twitch channel, it's the same stream. Because we're affiliated over there. We're not affiliated on the Pet Farms one, which is why there's not really been a lot over there. This game is really good for just chilling. Because I kind of need to eat my food. It's going to get cold. Somewhere, Renee. But the thing with this being a group channel is when we do make money, which is occasional, but it happens. Like, we have a merch store. You can go to petfarms.live and you can watch the streams while they're live on, I think it should be showing the YouTube streams, but it was doing Twitch. But you can like buy merch and all that from there. You can donate to us. Anyway, when we occasionally make money off of that, it goes to it kind of splits between everybody. And really it goes to like buying new games for the streams, and occasionally it'll buy pizza for the D&D stuff, but recently it's been put in. There's a little thing hanging from the wall right there. You can't see it on the camera, and it's right there. But it's like a little lamp, and or like a little lantern, and it's got our money for our ghost hunting stuff in there, because we also do ghost hunting, like in real life. Why is the channel called Pet Farms? Okay. 1 second. So, the channel is called Pet Farms. Purely, it was a joke originally, because we couldn't come up with a name for it. And the original group was me and JJ's cousin. And then we added JJ. JJ's cousin... It was a combination of our last names. It was the first 4 letters of my last name, the first 3 letters of his last name. And we added an S to it just because. It has always been a group channel, and that'll never change. The goal has always been, and we've been very close to being full-time content creators multiple times. We've on different platforms. We've been really close to being full-time content creators, but life gets in the way, and it just has been a thing. But the short form of that is it was just a combination of the two original members being myself and the other guy's last name. He has not been a member of this group since 2019, like December of 2019. We had a little bit of a falling out, and he decided he was just going to leave the group, which, you know, whatever. And that friendship had been going, like, that was, can't remember how old I was. 7 years ago. Let me do math real quick. Yeah, I was 25, and I had been friends with the other original members since I was 11, 12. We had been friends for a long time. It's still, to this day, like one of my longest... It is still my longest friendship, other than Tanner, who is another member that is really only a part of the D&D stuff on Wizards and Weirdos. Ghostbusters. Yeah, technically, I mean, we don't bust ghosts. We just talk to them and stuff through machines. A good multiplayer game is Subnautica. Actually, none of them are officially... None of the Subnauticas up until the one that's not out yet are officially multiplayer. Because I actually like Subnautica, even though I have a fear of, like, deep water. But the new one, when it comes out, we will be playing it. So just look forward to that. Subnautica is actually one of the games that almost got us to full-time streamer status for a bit. Because I played a ton of it back in the day on Facebook Gaming. When Facebook Gaming was just starting out as a thing. We were one of the first 300 creators accepted into their gaming program. I have seen it, Biotech. What was I saying? We were one of the original creators on Facebook's gaming platform. Did that only give me... Okay, it gave me all of the stuff back. That's what I wanted. Because I kind of want to put it on that mountain. Still gotta finish my food, but anyway, there was multiple times on Facebook Gaming that we could have gone full time because Minecraft about did it twice. Minecraft about put us in that point, and then our D&D campaign, our original D&D campaign that me and JJ were a part of, actually got us to a point where we were averaging 60 something viewers, but we were also raking in money per stream because we had a pretty loyal following back in the day, and those people would tune in every stream, and you get people that would donate like $20 a stream, and you know that adds up after so many people do it. And we we were very close to going full time because we would average around like 100 viewers, and then we'd on top of that we would sorry, I'm trying to do multiple things at once. The thing about this game that irks me sometimes is the stamina. I heard it. I don't see it, but I heard it. Dadgummit. Wait. Get back here. Are you joking? That is annoying. But what I was saying was at one point we were pretty close to full time, and it was because of games like Minecraft, and we were playing a lot of D&D back in the day, and our campaign, I'm not gonna lie, that was the most fun campaign to play in, because it was just it didn't even have anything to do with the fact that his storyline was any better than the ones that we have going now, because anybody that actually watches our stuff knows that both me and JJ put a lot of time and effort into our D&D campaigns. So it's not for lack of like storytelling or anything. It's just it was a different group. Like, sure, I wouldn't replace our current group with anybody, but those were like my high school friends and stuff. So that campaign still holds a special place in my heart. And also the fact that we were doing well at the time on streaming and stuff. It still kind of gets me, because I'm like, the only reason we didn't pursue that is because I had to go back to work, because during COVID I lost my job. And it's really funny because our group split up in 2019 of like December. Then COVID hit. Summer of 2020 I lost my job. Then or no, it might have been summer of 2019. No. The group split up December of 2018. Then we almost got big the summer of 2020, because I was out of work for like that whole year of 2019. Summer of 2020 comes around. I'm streaming all the time like I am currently. We get crazy amounts of viewers coming in. I get rated by a bigger streamer on Facebook. And as we're, averaging like 300 viewers ish after that point, we were starting to average enough that it was like picking back up. Dovahkiin, wherever Dova is, was there for that. That era was crazy, because Dova's been through it with us.
we we went through a lot back in the day, but again, it put us where we are now, so I wouldn't have it any other way. But if I could go back and change things, I would definitely have continued the streaming enough to go full time. I got a trophy from that wolf. That's cool. I saw another one standing there, so I'm not putting my spear back up yet. Do I have... I don't. Dadgummit. Oh, there's two. Okay. We're good. Really want to do the thing that I was trying to do, but I don't know if that's going to work the way I want it to. Are you a ghost finder? Do that. Do 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 do. No, the ghost hunting stuff has been a thing that I've wanted to do for years, and actually, until recently, none of our group has wanted to do it, except JJ. JJ was in for it just because. And it's really funny, because JJ's up for anything we ask him to do. Within reason, I guess. And it was just a thing. Oh, that's another. That's another 1 star.
No. Honestly, for a second there, I really thought I was good. And then the one wolf caught me off guard, and I was done for after that. The problem now is all of my ranged weapons are in that little canyon. And so are all of my food pieces and everything. There is nothing. All of the good food was on me. So I'm kind of stuck. Day 69. I'm actually closer from where I'm at. I just have to kind of figure it out. I don't want to have to like start over temporarily. That would suck. I can hear those wolves. That's not good at all. Eat something. Well, the problem is all of the decent food was on my body. So I'm kind of at an impasse here. Or is nothing in the base? I had all the good stuff. That's the thing. Like, could I possibly... What's better, in your opinion, Valheim or Minecraft? Chat is only appearing on one side. Huh? It could just be... Well, that's not going to help me, actually, because I can't really do anything with that. That isn't similar enough to compare. I mean, I'll be honest, completely. The games, the only similarity, I guess, would be survival crafty games. And Minecraft always has the nostalgia that is Minecraft. So there's that. But other than that, I think Minecraft is kind of one of those games that's like, it does get old. It does. There is kind of a point where it's like, I'm kind of bored of this. What sucks is the fact that those wolves are like right here still. One in a million. Yeah, it's kind of at a... It's a point that's like... They're similar enough that it's like, oh, okay, well... But also... Minecraft is kind of like... Kitten has gone back to take a nap after being a menace to the older cats. That's kind of funny. What was I saying? Personally, I prefer this game. If we're gonna just throw it out there, I like Valheim. I think it is a really neat little game, and I think it's very underrated, actually. It doesn't get the praise it deserves because there's not enough people playing it. I'll tell you that right now. Like, I don't understand why it doesn't get the praise it should. But also, on the other side of that, Minecraft, I feel like, is a little too overrated sometimes. And it just doesn't make a lot. I should probably do some thatched woos on the other side. 600 hours in. Yeah. Minecraft is one of those that you put so much time and effort into, and you're still basically nowhere, if that makes sense. Like, it all depends on the way you play. And it's one of those games that you can just sit and play and play and play. What are you playing on? I am on a PC. What the? I need to go down here and just chop down some of these smaller trees. I turned the auto pick off just temporarily so that I could not pick up all that stuff from that thing. Hold on. Oh! You know, I'm going to be honest. I forget that's a thing. I'm also not the greatest at video games, which is another reason probably why we're not like a big page, but c'est la vie. The tree stumps are easy to cut. Oh, you're saying do the... Okay. I see what you're saying. You're talking about the alternate, like, cut option. There we go. Yeah, that makes sense. It's not the best, but it works. I think also it needs a door and it takes 12 wood. Basically built a barn. Hold on. We'll do this. We'll wall it in a little bit more and then add the gate, because that just makes more sense to me. See, what I'm wondering is if the gate... There we go. That will function. That will work.
That'll do, pig. That'll do. Okay, well. Okay. I think I took out the fire by accident. Then when I go to run through here to like protect myself, I can just stand right here and just bam. It's getting to your height, and so keep that in mind. Oh yeah. I also think I need to kind of make something up here too, but what if I do this? Don't want the seeds. How much wood do I have on me? I can't really see it. 13. Okay, that fire is super close. The fact that it's reaching me from here is insane. I think I saw somewhere that stuff won't spawn super close to a workbench. So we'll throw one of those in here. Did that work? It's covered enough. Buck hammer can help you find ore and trasher. Oh. So I think the biggest thing here would be walling this off, making it like a little camp. How far over does the fire go? Of course, I'm missing the requirement. That makes so much sense. I don't have enough rocks.
Oh, there's no alt for the. Okay. 6. Are you kidding me? Yeah. No, I can use the seeds, but right now I don't have the ability to do that. So I wish Humblewood was an official D&D campaign, but it's a third-party campaign because the race looks fascinating to play. Huh. I mean, I can agree. So close. No, it looks janky, but it's to serve a purpose. It's not exactly to look good. Because establishing a tiny little base helps out in the long run with this area. Dadgummit. Because the mountain is good for silver, and I already have enough wolf pelts and stuff, probably, to make armors and things. So I'm not really worried about that. It's the wolves specifically I'm worried about. Oh, sweet. So I'm gonna play the Isle, have fun, and the mantle for frost protection. I don't have that either. Actually, I need to look into that too. Oh no. Okay. Why am I freezing in this corner of the base? My little base. Okay. Now I just need a bed here, and I'll be set. Okay, let's see. Guess I should level the ground. Well, now the workbench is floating. Okay. Oh, I'm missing the requirement. Well, we'll fix that. There's no more wood. And I need a lot more. That would be great. Get a lot more. I really just need something big enough to put a daggum bed in. That's all I need. Furniture. You can make a wolf pelt rug. What's funny is there's a fire close enough. There we go. Nope. The bonfire won't get put out that easy, but it would be interesting to play more Beastman races officially in D&D than the usual standard ones. Yeah. Okay. Guess I just have to wait until this blows over. Which is a little annoying, but I don't know what else I can do. Because the bonfire's not really affected. Wonder if I can do this. Can I make food on this? Can't use wolf meat on fire. Okay. Why were there 2 stacks of that? This is insanity. There's snowstorms so freaking often. If I didn't waste a bunch of wood, this would be totally fine, but have an alligator paladin call it the Florida Louisiana paladin. I actually, so we have this idea that after we get done with the anime campaign that JJ's running, we're gonna do like a, eventually down the line, we're gonna do a Halo themed D&D campaign. And my character from that is going to be very, very southern. And he's going to be known as Gator. We're all going to have animal themed characters, but his name is Gator. And we're all playing as Spartans. Humblewood joins Halo. No, I mean, we're regular, like, human Spartans in that campaign, but it does absolutely. Hold on. We only got 2 wood from all those daggum. Dang it. I forgot my auto pickup was off because I kept picking up random crap. Now I need to make it back up here. Oh yeah, there's a whole pack of wolves over there. Is that a werewolf? Anyway, um, I actually think I want to tear this down. Do I have the space for the stuff for it? I might. And then yes. Okay. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to move this portal to go up here because this will be a good spot to Oh, the werewolf went away. Is it something that just shows up at night? Okay. Well, the bad part is the part that I leveled out doesn't really look that level. It's cap specific. Yes. Now I can get back to my base. I think I'm only going to go for about 19 minutes. Go to 7:30. Actually, let me look. Because this will determine how much longer we go. Well, we'll see. Where did I put all those wolf pelts? Because I think I might have a full stack. Or at least fairly close to it. Yeah, that's really close. I don't know what the wolf fangs are for. But, let's see. Trophies. Now there's a wolf trophy. And multiple things coming. Kind of floating around. I'm actually curious to see what I can make with this, because somebody said something about... Okay, I need 5 deer trophies, 20 core wood, 2 leather straps.
Oh, that's not a deer. I've been trying to grab just the exact amount of things I need because I don't want to grab too much of anything. I'm not entirely sure what we're doing with that just yet, but I will keep it in the trophy chest because there is one of those. Eight Surtling cores in there. Need to repair my axe, and my armor probably was pretty bad. See, what's funny is I could have just looped these to where it was like 4 wide here, and it would just go one place, and then you could just go back to the base, and then go wherever you needed to go. But I had to make it complicated. But realistically, I just didn't want it to, like, mess with the frame rates for the console players. Because Isaac and JJ are playing this on console. JJ now could play it on PC if he wanted to, but I don't think he will. It just wouldn't make sense. Okay. We need to make a thing to make food here. I need 2 wood. Well, I need 10 wood, actually. Oh no, I'm completely out of wood. Okay. I'm just gonna run down here and get this whole tree. Let's not go that direction. Let's go that way. Need wood for a ton of things, so I'm just gonna grab it. Because I don't want to be running back and forth and back and forth and back and forth for a bunch of stuff. So I'm just gonna grab what I can while I can. On. That works.
I was a little too slow for that. Okay. Is a kinku a raven or a crow? I'm not entirely sure. I think they're considered ravens. I think there might be both. Now that I think about it, I think both might exist. I don't think it's one or the other. I think both of them exist. Come on. You gotta be kidding me. Come on. Remy, what are you doing, buddy? The bed must be placed under a roof. Okay. We gotta get technical. What is happening? I was like, it's got to be more simple than I'm making it. Okay. I looked it up. They're ravens. I assumed it was something of the sort. I'm gonna be honest. Okay. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. It just has to be there. Okay. It's not the greatest looking house, but it's there. Okay. I do need to... Ah! Did I just place it weird? Is that what happened?
17, 18, 19, 20. So I need to do 2 more after these to fill my stack back up. Now I need to do 3 more, but now the issue is I'm fogging myself out. Sons of the Forest is a game that would be really fun for all of us to do. Okay, campfire. I need stones, but I don't have stones. I don't want those. Let me see. Oh, what the heck? Had one of those in here. Would the group be interested in Trent's Crusade? A TTRPG. Semi close to Warhammer.
if I'm being completely honest, I don't think myself or Sky would, but I'm not. I wouldn't tell you that JJ or Isaac wouldn't be. I think both of them would be interested in like trying it. I don't know about actually playing it, but it's one of those like, yeah. Like, it's nothing we wouldn't try, probably, but... Because we've done a couple of different, like, tabletop RPGs that weren't D&D. The more crazy one was Star Wars. Because that was just completely different than what we're used to with Dungeons and Dragons, but all right. I think I'm heading back to the original base. I don't know just yet what I can do, I guess. Because it's hard to kind of figure out stuff like that without the guys here, but... Let's see. $7:32. Yeah, I'm getting ready to stop. I'm just gonna make this little stack of meat here and be done. Because I'm gonna throw it in that chest right there. We need to make another daggum pit. Oh. I already did. Anyway. I think that's going to be it for today, but you might see Isaac tomorrow. You might, or we might be playing this. Who knows? Yeah.
hopefully anybody that was here for today's stream sticks around, because we love seeing new people in the chat. We enjoy seeing you guys regularly interacting with our stuff. Please go follow us also on like TikTok and Twitch and Instagram and all those places. I don't normally promote that, but we have all of those. And if you don't do the YouTube short thing, you can at least see like short form content on those other platforms, because chances are if you don't watch YouTube shorts, you're watching TikTok or whatever, and we're over there too. The Wizards and Weirdos TikTok is actually one of the biggest platforms that we have right now. The Facebook page for Pet Farms has like 2,300, 2,400 followers, something like that. And then the Wizards and Weirdos one is right behind that with like 1,400, something like that on, or it's 17 something on TikTok. We had a video hit like between, I think it was between Facebook and, or not Facebook, it was between YouTube and TikTok on the Wizards and Weirdos stuff. That one video got us 1.5 million views, something like that, because I think it got 1 million on one and 500,000 on the other, something crazy. We gained like 90% of our subscribers on Wizards and Weirdos from that one video, and we've been trying to recreate it. But also, if you guys have any ideas for any funny stuff, or some stuff that you think would be funny for us to do for like little skits, or like some short form content that you guys think you'd like to see from either page, Wizards and Weirdos or Pet Farms, let us know. And also, you can make clips on YouTube and Twitch and stuff like that, and we can see them, so that if you find something really funny, we'll actually use those for social media stuff. So it'll go up on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, Facebook, all that.